Over the last couple of months, the Lord's just been speaking to me through different images and symbols. And one of the things that He's been speaking to me through is an elevator. And every time I pass by an elevator, the Lord would just remind me of various things. And I would just ask, Lord, what is it that you are trying to show me through this elevator? And, if you think about what an elevator is something that allows you to go from one place to a higher place. And if you get on an elevator, you really just go from the bottom floor, if you get on at a certain floor, up to a certain higher level. And the thing about an elevator is that on the way up the elevator, you have to let some people on, you have to let some people off, and not everybody that gets on your elevator goes to the same place. And though you may ultimately want to reach a certain floor, a certain height, not everybody in that right timing is going to do the same thing. And so, in life, it's the same thing where, a lot of us, we really think that we can bring some people into our life and we can let them on the same floor we get on, or a different floor as they come in different seasons of life. And we can just allow them to come with us as we try to go up. But the problem is that too often their stage in life and the timing in life is so different. And a lot of times they have to get off a floor. They have to get off a certain floor and they have to really just move and go about their way. Otherwise, you can't get to where you need to go, because ultimately God wants to elevate you. He wants to move you higher to another level. And God's like that with our spiritual life, just all the time, where He knows where you are, the type of people that are in your life, the type of things that are in your life. But so often we don't move up the elevator because we just hold on. We don't let people off at the right time. They have a certain floor, they click a certain button to get off, but we've refused to let them off because we don't understand that some people need to have some time and space to do their own thing at a certain season in life. And God has a different direction for you and a different path for you. And every time you go up and you elevate, that's really an indication of your growth and your spiritual growth. And what God's really reminding me every time I just pass by this elevator is that, listen, people need to move up. They need to elevate. They need to get to a certain level and a certain spiritual state. But because of their pride and because of all the things that really allow them to think that this is the best for me, that holding on to this person and holding on to this and allowing this other person to come into your life, whether it's a girl that you like, or whether it's a guy you like, or whether it's a friendship, whether it's a parent, or whether it's somebody that you believe is supposed to stay with you on that elevator for that ride. But really, it's not the case, because God sees it from such a different perspective, because He sees their life, they see your life, and they see that this elevator was meant for you, and it was an elevator that is supposed to take you to God and to Him and to the next level. And so often we don't get to the next level because we think that, we need more time here. We need to allow this person to work in our life. But really, it's just a distraction, and it's just a place that we think is best for us, but it really isn't. And, God's reminding me and encouraging me to tell even you guys that you have to realize that some people, they're not supposed to be in your life at that time. And we hold ourselves back, and we even, delay our elevation, our spiritual growth, our walk with Him, our desire to be closer to Him, because we have these distractions. We have these people that are holding the door open for us and not willing or not even able to get off or to move up, because we hold on to them so tightly, or they hold on to us so tightly, and we don't have the courage to let them go and to give them the space they need. And we don't see that. We just see it from our vision, our small perspective. And God is really wanting a lot of us to just let go of those relationships or those people and those things that really hold us back and keep us from moving up to the next level. And God wants you closer to Him. God wants you to take this time. God wants you to take what was 2020, a time with the coronavirus, with a lot of circumstances. I'm sure that a lot of you have gone through difficulties, relational issues, to really let that go and let it go behind you. Because as 2021 approaches, as the future approaches, we need to be cognizant of how the Lord is working and how the Lord wants to really take us to that next level. And so just want to encourage some people that as you're praying, as you're thinking about what the Lord is doing in your life and what the Lord is going to continue doing in your life with the relationships that you have, some people are in your life for a season, and some people are in your life for a reason, and other people might be in your life for the long haul. And to recognize those people, to recognize that some people need to come into your life for a season, and they will impact your life, they will help you with your growth, but then they must get off on the next floor. They must move on and move forward because they have a different path and they have a different life ahead. And so, if you're recognizing somebody in your life that has to be let go, just let them be. You don't have to cling on to them. You don't have to be so wound up and so tight and so close to them. Because if you let go, God will take you to a place that He really wants you to go, which is a higher level in your spiritual walk, a higher level of insight and understanding and knowledge, because He wants you to be sanctified. He wants you to be opened in your eyes and your perspective and in your blindness. And because of these other people and because of these things, it's not happening. And so God wants you to be close to Him, to pray and to have a oneness with Him, because each stage in our life is a different level, a different floor. And at each floor you learn certain things, you learn different things, but ultimately as you go on an elevator, it only goes one direction, it goes up. And as you get on the elevator, you don't just go up and down. You let people in your life, you let people off your life. And some of those floors that you stop at, you don't want to stop too long, because you are held up that long, then it's that much more that God has to do to work around that to get you to elevate and to move forward. And so just want to encourage some of you guys that as you see your life as an elevator, a metaphor or an imagery of an elevator, that you would recognize that people are the same at their different seasons in time. So if you are struggling with that, I would encourage you just to come to the Lord and just ask Him, Lord, is this person that is in my life right now, that's coming into my life, that I've approached and desired to be in my life, is that person supposed to be in my life right now? Because if you really humble yourself and if you really give it up to the Lord, He will give you a direction and He will give you an answer that person is there for a season, whether it's a person that's a difficult thorn in your side or whether it's a person that's really encouraging and blessing. Either way, God uses and redeems those relationships, because some people, they'll tear you down and they'll bring you down, and they're so narcissistic or they're so egotistical in their ways, and that person isn't really one that would help you in your walk and in your life with Christ. Because ultimately, though you may think you can reach out to them, though you may think that this person is somebody I can help, ultimately God is saying that person can't be helped with your hand, with your timing, with your ride in that elevator. And so I would encourage you just to go to Him. If you're struggling with that, if you don't know what to do with that person in your life, just go to Him and He'll give you the courage and He'll give you the answer to let the person go, to allow that person to leave your life, to have peace and comfort, knowing that He'll take care of that person's life. He'll take care of your life as well. And so don't be afraid. Don't have fear just engulf you, because whatever happens, He'll protect you. God will protect you. You don't have to be in fear that this person will come at you. This person will do certain things in revenge or in, whatever way, positive or negative. Those people will have their own walk and their own way, and you don't have to have any fear, because the Lord will protect you, because you've let that go to Him. You've submitted that to Him. And so I would encourage you guys to just think about that, really pray about that, and just give it up to the Lord, because He'll handle it. He'll handle those relationships. He'll let them go. And once they let go, that door closes, that elevator door closes, and the elevator bell dings, and you just keep going and you keep elevating yourself closer to the Lord. So just hope that encourages you, and just want to give you that word of encouragement. Love you guys, and God bless you.